Yes, welcome to the first of the 2023 Skateboard GB National Championships. It's James Strelfall with you, and today we are in Hemel, Hempstead, and it is all about park skateboarding. We've got some warm-ups going down behind us, and we have some of the finest British skateboarders ready to do battle and try and take the 2023 title today. We've got the likes of Sam Beckett, George O'Neill, Lily Strachan. It's been absolutely mental. The standard has been so high. They are going to have to do a lot if they want to take those top spaces. But you might ask, how is this contest going to work? Let's check out how the format is going down tonight. So each rider is going to have 3 runs lasting 45 seconds each, and they can make use of absolutely any part of the park at any time. There are no rules or stipulations saying that they need to be in the deep or the shallow end at any particular time. They can get as free and creative as they like with their runs, and their best run is going to be counted as their overall score. So we're going to see how the skaters choose to play it. Are they going to come out swinging and go all guns blazing on run 1, or are they going to try and go for safety and get a good score on the board and build from there? We will have to see. They are going to be scored though by our panel of esteemed judges who are scoring them on a set set criteria. So they are looking for the difficulty and variety of the tricks, their execution, the repetition of tricks. That's a big one. Yeah, it's great if you can do 540s, but don't do 12 back-to-back in the deep end. We want to see you mixing it up. They are also scoring on the flow and consistency of each run and the use of the course and its features. We've got some special features in for today. We've got an extension in the shallow end. We've also got a bank over the hip as well that loads of great stuff's been going down on. So the judges want to see you getting in and using those features. That is it for how the contest's going to run and how it's going to be scored. Easy as that. Let's slide over, though, to the commentary booth and get into it. And moving on over to the commentary booth, I'm alongside British skating royalty, Lucy Adams. How you doing, Luce?
Yeah, good evening, James. I'm doing really well. Stoked to be here.
Yeah, and stoked to be back, bringing skateboarding back to the BBC as well.
Absolutely, yeah, here at XC in Hemel, Hempstead.
Yeah. Look at it, the bowl there being cleaned out ahead of the contest. Very professional setup, an event this, isn't it? Skaters are nearly ready to go though, so should we have a little look over the course?
Absolutely.
So here we are. We've got an 8.5 foot, deep end for greater speed and a bit of vert in there as well to be blasting some airs on, which you will definitely see the guys hitting today. It's a bit of a kind of marvel of Great British Skateboarding. We don't have too many concrete bowls in the UK, do we, Lucy?
Not indoors, no. So this was built in 2011, so over 10 years here at Hemel Hempstead. As you can see there, we've got the waterfall going down into the deep from the shallow end.
And a few kind of specific features for this contest. We've got there, you can see the extension in the shallow end as well. You saw just before the kind of bank that's coming off the hip as well. So many incredible things have been going down on that as well, right? It's been absolutely being torn up, kind of those adaptations to the bowl that is already here.
Yeah, we've seen loads of elevation from last year. We've seen up to gap, up to tricks in to the deep end. People have been ripping that feature up. Yeah, it's very fast, very creative, and we have the men coming up. We've got K.O. Martin qualifying in 8th. Alex Griffiths in 7th place. Louis Newman as well, 6th place. So many lip tricks. Yep, and our 5th place qualifier, Jack Walbridge. And then into the top 4, Rio O'Byrne hitting the park with so much speed. And legend Sam Beckett. Tay Cunningham as well, throwing some 5s in the deep end. And our 1st place qualifier, George O'Neill. Yeah, speaking of 540s, absolutely massive. The guys have been smashing it. There we see the Skateboard GB banners. We have a selection of people in tonight from kind of all over the UK that are here to check out the contest, right? We've got a small spectator area. We're trying to obviously keep as much of the park as possible for people to ride on. But yeah, people are packed in there, right? Yeah, absolutely. As you can see, the judges tucked in there with the best viewpoint in the park, so they can make sure they see everything that goes down. And yeah, look, crowd are ready. Yeah, crowd are feeling ready, 100%. So our first rider is going to be K.O. Martin, just 13 years old. How cool is it that we've got like the younger generation coming through into the finals now? Yeah, it's amazing. And K.O. lives in New York, is the brother of Bombette Martin. Yes. So GB, Olympic skater, and here he goes, dropping in for 45 seconds. Yeah, so the 45 seconds, like we say, each rider is going to get 3 runs, best run counts. There's a little air over the hip, backside tail slide. Cruising around that corner with a frontside grind, straight in with the nose grind as well. Kind of risky move to go for on your first run, right? Absolutely. So they've got 3 runs, so it doesn't have to be risky in this first go, but as you said, some give it all or nothing. Yeah. So here he comes into the Caballerial. Doesn't look like he's holding back. Like, I imagine he's got some thoughts in his mind of like where he wants to take the run. Yep. But if he stomps this, he's in an absolutely chilling position for the rest of the contest, right? He's got 2 more runs that he can just play around with and see how he can up his score. That's it. I mean, K.O., we've seen him be so consistent through the rounds. He took a really bad slam in practice, just really hurt his hip. But as you can see, first guy, full run. Yeah. He's stoked on that. Absolutely smashed that. The only thing I'd say is, was that 1 foot after time, and how tough are the judges going to be on that? Oh, absolutely. So if you are riding up the transition, so you're in the wall that you're taking off, or you're going to execute that trick from, that trick is in time. So if you're on the flat there, that wouldn't have counted. Right, so where he was riding round the corner, unfortunately that 1 foot won't be counted. I don't think that's counted. So he kind of wants to speed that up, because that is a pretty killer move to finish off your run with, right? Like that hip transfer. Yeah, amazing. What a place to start though. K.O. Martin, 13 years old, absolutely smashing it. Yeah, I wonder if he's hoping he can follow in Bombette's footsteps and get to the Olympics. Yeah, totally. We saw K.O. go out to the World Champs in Sharjah earlier this year. put in a great run there. As I say, he's so consistent. He just stays on.
Amazing. Getting loads of props from all the guys on the platform as well. A 40.13 to kick off. That's a good start. That puts him in a good place, eh?
Yep, that was Dad Bomber giving him the cheers. Right, this is Alex Griffiths.
Yeah, some absolutely massive backside airs on this guy.
Alex really boosts. He's really exciting to watch. If you want to see speed and height, and Alex is your man. Here he goes.
Look at the height on that. Speaking of speed and height as well, lists himself on Instagram as a hot air balloon tour agency. So there we go.
Go on, Alex. Yes, so he's from London, but he gets about. He loves travelling with skateboarding. And, that is the great thing about skateboarding. He does comps all around the world.
Seems to be all over, all the time.
He's blunt fakey there. Yeah, he's just been out in Malmo in Sweden for vert attack. Did really well there. There's another one of those big airs. Yeah,
such great shape on that as well. There's the front 50 round coming into the final 10 seconds. The lean tail slide as well.
Oh, slog fast plant.
A little invert as well, boneless.
All in time. Well done, Alex.
And that will have counted, right? Because he was already on the transition.
He was in that wall.
Yeah.
Look at that. He's absolutely made up.
And that is it again. 2 full balls on the first run, and then great. Yeah. You've got 2 more runs.
2 more goes to absolutely just kill it.
Yeah.
Elevate,
This is it. You've got your solid score on the board.
Alex and I talk quite often, and we always talk about sort of. He gets to these comps and he just has a great practice, and then he just falls off. And this comp for him, all through the rounds, he's been solid.
Yeah.
Not missed any of those big airs.
What do you think that is? Do you think it's all up top? Is it fully mental?
Yeah, I think, as I say, he's just come back from vert attack in Malmo. That's a great comp, great atmosphere, give him a real boost to be out there. And then I think he's been coming here a little bit and just skating a lot. So
I think that's kind of worth mentioning as well, isn't it? A lot of the guys out here that are riding the park today also absolutely tear it up on a vert ramp.
Yeah, Alex does. Yeah, he gets to, as a verting skater, he's been going there. So Oh, this guy, Louis Newman.
Oh no, unbelievable, absolute lip trick wizard, right?
He is technical as it gets. So Louis lives in Wellington, New Zealand, but was born in Leeds. Has a British dad.
And some of his clips on the gram are absolutely outrageous there. That cab to nose pick back into disaster. Just battling a bit of that consistency.
Yeah. Do you know what? Louis got a bit of an ankle injury and it has been a bit sore. And as I say, there have been rounds. So he's been quarterfinals, semi-finals. So he's been skating all weekend on it. Maybe it's just a little bit too much for him.
But there we talk as well about that psychological element. You take that one fall. I am terrible for that, Lucy. I fall off once. In fact, I skated
James,
UK.
I remember the UK champs.
Oh, I'm devastated. You remember that? Where I dropped in and I was starting. Front side air was like a go-to. We're like, oh, cool. And bailed about 20 back to back. But the judges wouldn't let me not try one again. And I was like, cool, I got a 0. And they were like, nah, you dropped in 20 times. So we have to give you at least some sort of score. But yeah, Louis will be back. He will be back.
Yeah.
Second and third run, he's got some absolutely wild things to throw down. 19.8, that is not the score that he's capable of. Worth mentioning as well, Alex Griffiths got a 41.07 on his run. So yeah, right to be stoked, really. He's up in first right now.
Yeah. That would be great for him. This is Jack Wallbridge. He's 15. He's from Southampton. As you mentioned earlier, a lot of these skaters skate vert. Jack kills it on a vert ramp.
Yeah.
Oh, there we saw that huge air. He goes really high, Jack.
Some of those really kind of tweaked out, super stylish airs. Oh, there we go. The front side varial as well.
From his sensei, Greg Nowick.
Greg skating earlier on today, so good to see him in the mix.
Yeah, Greg got into the set. Oh, that's one of my favourite Jack moves.
Unbelievable.
Kind of climbs around that board. It's super exciting.
Yeah. Again, one of those tricks you go, maybe you'd save that for second or third run, but no.
It's such a risk.
Yeah, there's that cab as well. Oh! So how much, right, are the judges looking at bails? Do they care about the bails, or is it more that they are just scoring on the tricks that you land?
So they're looking to see a full overall impression. So you've got the 5 elements of the criteria that you explained earlier, but the overall impression is that combination of that put together. So if you're bailing towards the end, you put in quite a consistent performance until then, you've built an overall impression. So maybe those falls that you towards the end, they're hurting you less. Where we saw Louis fell quite early, then he fell and he fell and he fell. Obviously, that's tricky, you know, and for the judges, they've not got much there to go on. But Jack's there. Look at that.
I mean, look at these highlights, right? You as a judge would go, whatever. He fell on it was going to be his last trick anyway, basically. Trick, yeah. So, and look at this. Come on. That is absolutely terrifying.
Yeah, I mean, this is amazing for Jack. Jack gets comp nerves, I know, some jitters. Right, Rio Burns in.
Yeah, worth mentioning that Jack just went into first place as well, 45.93.
Incredible.
So Rio's who attacks the park.
Wild card, yeah.
Unbelievable.
Skater. Like, if you ask everybody out there, like, who are you looking forward to seeing? Like, Rio comes up a lot.
Yeah, we were just shooting some stuff as well for the Skateboard GB socials. And, we were asking people what their pre-skate contest ritual is. And Rio O'Byrne, who comes out as this, like, real hesh 100-mile-an-hour skater, he's like, yeah, I go into my car and meditate for 10 minutes. I was like, no way, come on. There we go. Even the gnarliest of skaters need to...
Like, he just makes it up as he goes along. Yeah. That's what's so rad about Rio. Like, I've not seen him do that all weekend.
But then talking about people that rip vert ramps, Rio rips a vert ramp, rips a bowl, rips a street course.
Absolutely.
Like, give him anything, and he's going to absolutely smash it. Rio, like, one of the most exciting skaters coming out of the UK right now. Let's check out these replays. Massive.
Frontside air over the hip.
He was getting a well good tail slap on that earlier as well on the way back in. You could hear it from across the whole park.
There's so much control on his tricks. He can literally do whatever he wants.
There's that late shove as well. Like you say, just making it up as he goes along. Like, oh, I'm not quite where I want to be in the run. I'll do a quick late shove out the quarter.
He was taking that to tail in the semis.
Yeah.
Just changed it up there. Not even practiced it.
Amazing.
So we're waiting for his score to come in.
And it's a 37.73 for Rio O'Byrne. So yeah, kind of what you were saying there. The judges are pretty content that he smashed it, but that fall did obviously hurt him a little bit because it was early on.
Yeah.
It was early in the run, and obviously struggled to recover from there.
Exactly, and those falls, you know, you've got to get back up. You wasted some time.
Someone we do want to see pull a full run though. One of my all-time favourite skateboarders to watch. Mr. Sam Beckett.
Absolute legend in the game.
Absolute legend in the game. The only British skateboarder to ever win gold at the X Games as well, 2016 in Austin.
Huge tail grab into that extension over the hip there.
And just takes his grinds like no one else I've really ever seen. Kind of just over hips and off hips.
There's that alley-oop air. Big backside tail slide. Here he comes. Oh, he went out.
Literally.
He went out of view with the height.
Yeah, nice front feeble round that corner. Then there's the alley-oop as well. Oh, beautiful. There's the nose pick up in the corner. Yes, back tail reaver. Come on, stay on, Sam.
Oh, look at Sam go.
The back three. Right. Where do we think that is going to be, Lucy?
That's your new leader.
I think that is your new leader, Sam Beckett. Yes, come on.
Yeah, that was phenomenal. That alley-oop backsmith grind is one of my favourites.
And he does them so chilling as well.
Yeah,
he does a really good little reaver out of his backsmiths as well. Does them on vert too. Look at that.
High over that hip.
So good. Just sucks that up into his hand. That backside. That indie over the hip there.
So a full run from Sam Beckett.
Look at that. He does them pretty much as high with a flip in as well, doesn't he? Just for fun.
Absolutely.
So are we, as you predict, going to see a new leader here, Lucy? Sam Beckett.
We're waiting for the judges to lock it in.
One of the nicest guys out there as well, worth mentioning.
So lovely. He's working with Skateboard GB, with us at Skateboard GB, helping the younger generation, helping the team.
Yeah, he's the performance development coach, right? He's Coach Sam.
Coach Sam.
Coach Sam. He's hanging out a lot with George O'Neill, who I'm sure is benefiting from his experience on a skateboard massively.
Yeah, that's right. And they've all just been to the World Champs, as said earlier. Sam put in a great performance there too.
Yeah.
Top place GB skater. You
couldn't have a much better mentor, really, could you? Like, having won gold in X Games skateboard, there we go. As predicted, 51.83 for Sam Beckett.
On the first run.
First run.
Brilliant stuff.
Beautiful. Can't get better than that. There we go.
Tell you what though, this next guy is a challenger.
Yes.
Tay Cunningham.
Worth mentioning, we are running in reverse qualification order right here.
That's right.
So if you qualified high, you have the benefit of watching what everyone else does. So Yeah, Tay and George kind of able to drop in, knowing exactly what everyone else has done and where the bar is at right now.
Yeah.
And it's pretty high from what Sam's just done.
Yeah. Tay has been competing like the past year. He's just been absolutely smashing it, getting on the podium at every British comp. Look at that.
Taking that to disaster as well, yeah.
There's the backside 360.
Grabbing the nose on that one.
Frontside feeble in that deep. Look at that through the curve.
Oh my word, the nose grab 540 out of that. This is what
seen our first 540 of the competition.
This is what the judges are going to absolutely love though, right? That he's just going trick, trick, trick.
Yeah.
Back to back.
And using every piece of this bowl. Like,
yeah.
You know, there's no mini ramping from Tay, but like, he really is covering that course. Blunt fakie. Still going, look at that.
Has a great front blunt on him as well. He's been doing them up on the bank. I wonder if we'll see one of those later on.
He said that was his favourite trick.
New leader? What do we think?
I think with a 5, the amount of tricks he did.
I think you're right.
That coverage of the course. Goes so fast, he probably got a couple more tricks in than what we've seen so far.
The judges are going to love that he did that tail slide, front tail round the corner into that nose grab 5, right? No setup. It was the front feeble, then the tail slide, then the nose grab 5.
Everything is difficult. There's no playing it safe with Tay. There's no... Look, that could have just been a 5-0, but he dips that in a Smith, which is quite risky in that shallow end. It's
absolutely.
Let's have a look.
So here we go, brand new leader, Tay Cunningham.
Solid score of 54.83.
Unbelievable, there we go.
There with Dad Ted. But this guy...
Yeah. So George has a few ideas. I spoke to him beforehand.
Okay.
And he's like, he does have ways to step this run up. So he's hoping he's going to smash this on his first go.
Yeah, I don't doubt it for a second. Like, we haven't seen George flip his board yet. Oh, look at that. 540 so early in the run.
Capable of 720s as well, is George.
We saw it at Vert Attack in the final. George got on the podium at Vert Attack in Malmö, Sweden last weekend.
Really kind of just blowing minds. Has been for a couple of years now.
That's it.
As a kind
Ollie 540, no grab.
I was about to say a young ripper coming through. Like, I think people of any age would be happy with a no grab 540.
Little spill there. 10 seconds to go.
Getting back on it though, there's the front lip, generating speed really fast as well.
That's the thing about George, he's so light, so slight, but he's able to just use those corners just to pump through. Gets right
well
back
recovered, really, really well recovered. I'm sure those weren't the tricks that he was looking for to wrap that up, but really nice to kind of get in with that little 270 over the hip as well. I'm not sure that will be included in the judges' scores. I don't think he was quite on the transition as the buzzer went there, but yeah.
That's beautiful.
Chilling, absolutely chilling. Got the chain out as well for extra style points.
Yeah, George loves a bit of bling, a bit of...
There we go. Yeah, there's that front lip. I don't think that was planned. I think that was just right. Let's get back into it. I took the front foot off there as well, though, on that backside ollie.
Loves the 1 foot.
A 50.03. Okay, considering that was a fall.
God, yeah,
considering there was a fall in that run, if he gets a full wall.
Yeah, you're seeing that ollie 540. The judges know that that's such a difficult trick. Probably one of the hardest tricks we've seen.
Oh, absolutely. So we go back to the top of the list. We've got K.O. Martin.
Yep.
Dropping back in. First run, full ball. Where does he go from here?
Well, I've seen KO flip his board. So flip indie's got solid flip indie. KO's got 540s too. See where he goes. There's that nose grind.
So chilling on that one.
Up on the extension into the deep end now. Madonna.
Coming back in fakie for the other side.
Abalarial. Keep going, KO.
10 seconds on the clock. The night he's got a beautiful backsmith. That looked great round that corner.
Really getting speed for this last trick. Up to board slide on the extension.
Which is really good, because last time, KO didn't make it up to that hip in time, right, for the buzzer. So really good to kind of get that final big trick in time there. Maybe adjusted his run slightly to be able to get up on that block. I think that's going to be an improvement, right?
Super good. Yeah, there was definitely elevation in that run.
Oh, look at the size of that backside air as well. Just 13 years old.
That's amazing. Yeah, so yeah, we said earlier, sister Bombette went to Tokyo Olympics, absolutely smashed it. Fortunately, she can't be here, but shout out to Bombette. I know she'll be watching.
Am I right in saying,
KO.
Am I right in saying as well that Bombette qualified on like the last event to qualify as well? Oh, smashed it.
Totally rad. She was obviously on the podium at the Nationals last year. There's Dad Bomber.
Yeah, so he does get that improvement, and that bumps him ahead of Alex Griffiths, who is about to drop a 42.93 for KO just there. So Alex is going to be hoping to step this up.
Here he goes. There's Cantelou's local. That's his local park. Great big bowl there.
Probably where he learnt those.
Absolutely.
Those massive backside airs. Getting the back leg out.
Yeah.
Oh, that was getting really lofty.
Look at him running up there so fast, getting back in it.
30 seconds still on the clock for Alex Griffiths. Worth mentioning as well, there's a lot of contests where when you fall, that's it, your time's done. But here, it's not the case.
So yeah, in the final, generally, we see time until fall. We chose not to do it in this. We want to see skateboarders. We want to see them get back up. We want to see what they've got. You know, these skaters have been skating all year. You know, not just for this. They skate, they absolutely love it, and they want to go and travel and go to different places and do all these crazy tricks. But yeah, we want to see it all.
Yeah,
you know?
And sometimes after a fall, you see the most creative stuff, like we saw with Rio O'Byrne just before, right?
Exactly. You fall, the pressure's all of a sudden gone. You've still got 20 seconds, so just give it what you got.
Look at that, every single time. Massive backside air up into that Skateboard GB bank. And coming through with that mute grab over there.
I love a mute grab.
I'd love to know how high that backside air was that he did try and go for over that hip.
Yeah, one of the judges, Jim Langren, had a picture on his phone last night, and we were trying, is it 5 foot? Is it 4.5 maybe? But yeah, huge airs.
Like that though, second run, he's like, okay, what can I do to step it up? Maybe add a foot onto my backside air over the hip.
So he didn't get the score that beat his 41.07, so he sticks with that for now.
Yeah, 34.97 on his second run there.
Right, what we want to see from Louis is this coping magic.
Yeah, that 19 in his first run. Oh no, unbelievable. Seen so many clips of him doing that. Big spin disaster. Does them on vert. Virtually every go.
Yes, one of his staples. Could be a bit of comp nerves here.
Yeah, because he's absolutely smashed it all weekend to get to this point, hasn't he?
Yeah, in the quarterfinals he qualified in first, the semis. That long 5.0.
Yeah, taking it into the shallow end. Important, I was about to say that, in terms of usage of park.
Only one doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
Using that extension to go up or down, or...
Not grabbing the board over the hip there as well. Oh, Louis just having a bit of a tough time out there.
Yeah. 2 bails in there. We definitely saw more than we did in the first run.
Yeah, he's capable of it though.
Absolutely.
He can absolutely smash this.
Yeah, he could get one of those big scores up there in the 50s.
Some of his grinds, he's doing like 4 or 5 tricks in one go.
I know, I was speaking to the judges and they were finding it so hard to be right in the tricks because it was, you know...
Keeping track of everything.
Exactly.
He deserves a good score for those backside nose grinds though. Absolutely amazing. Every single go. Pop in, pop out. He's still smiling though, having a good time.
Yeah, he's such a nice guy.
A 33.17 on that run does step him up, doesn't move him out of 8th place though, sadly.
No, not yet.
But
right then.
He could very much, if he can land everything.
Yep.
I mean, he qualified into the semi-finals first, right?
Yes, yeah, he did. Right.
So watch this space. Jack Waldridge back in right now though. Look, speaking of great backside airs. And kicking the foot off on that one. Ways to step it up from the first run. I'll take the foot off.
And our MC on the course is probably saying this is the full Jack attack.
Got those frontside varials every go though, hasn't he?
Oh, there's
amazing.
That special move, special bars up.
There we go.
Beautiful in that corner.
A little crowd slide. Yeah, there's the frontside grind 270 out.
What's he got as his last?
And he gets the finger flip. There we go. That.
Oh,
no!
The kick flip lean.
That's an improvement, surely, on his first run.
Yes, definitely. And he's got it in him to do that kick flip trick. That flip melon.
Maybe that's where he's at though. Do you know what? If he can just, he gets the finger flip to tail, and then he goes, do you know what? If that's the flip melon, that's what I've got.
Yeah, I think that
is my line for today.
Let's see him here. Look at it. Grabs the tail, switches it up.
That is terrifying.
Is this the finger flip?
Yeah.
There it is. One of my favourite tricks. Oh, lovely.
There we go. The quick setup on the flat as well. He's got to really shift his feet quickly if he wants to get that flip melon.
Yeah, that's a definite improvement for me. Let's see what the judges are saying.
Yeah.
47.7. 47.47.
Yeah, it doesn't move him out of fourth. It doesn't move him out of fourth place, but definitely an improvement. So he's chasing George O'Neill. Rio O'Byrne, capable of a lot, currently down in 7th place. Had a fall on his first run and kind of lost his way a little bit. We saw more kind of fun stuff that Rio just loves to do, but let's see if he can get a full pull on this run. 30 seconds still on the clock. Alley-oop frontside ollie.
He did that so well yesterday. Just straight out of nowhere.
Getting back in. Are we going to see it this time? No, goes up with that blunt on the edge. Round to disaster.
And back into the deep end. Building speed for something. Huge frontside there. Watch out, crowd.
Look at the size of that. And time for Rio O'Byrne. So it all comes down to his final run.
Yeah, it will for Rio.
Look at that. Oh, just taking it round.
Getting the length on that as well.
Round to the switch crizzer.
Here's that blunt into disaster. That's such a risky move.
Yeah. Like, it is a big drop. I was saying earlier, 8.5 foot, that deep end, right? And then you're up on that block as well. I mean, that's a long way to fall if you slip out of that blunt.
Definitely.
But that's the kind of stuff the judges look for, right? They love that.
Yeah, it's unique. Like, you know, there's 8 guys out there. You want to stand out.
Yeah.
You want to be doing something that no one else is doing, innovating. Right, Sam Beckett. Here he goes, rolling in the deep. Straight up into that big tail grab. Boosting through a tail slide. Over that hip.
That indie looks so good. Just really tucks that knee in. Board just comes straight up into his hands.
Yeah, that bit of subjective criteria that the judges are looking for in the style. Sam Beckett just oozes it.
Going for that pull-in off the extension there as well.
He's back in there, down to 12 seconds.
10 seconds to go. Let me see him just try something out for what might be his 3rd and final run.
Oh, maybe the back 3 there, just trying to
it's worth
get a little
saying,
something in, yeah.
Sam's preferred terrain is definitely huge vert ramps.
Yeah.
So this bowl is actually what you might think it's quite a big bowl, but for him,
no, this is I mean, maybe 4 foot too shallow.
Yes, exactly.
But absolutely rips it.
Yeah.
Goes so fast without looking like he's doing anything as well. It literally just looks like he's cruising and then does like a 20-foot grind.
That's it. It's just cruise control and then into that, just locks it in, glides along the coping. Really nice stuff.
Currently sat in 2nd. He's in a very good position.
Yeah, we're not going to see the score come up on that.
I haven't seen Sam do a 540 in this bowl.
No.
How kind of imperative do you think it is? Because there's a lot of emphasis put on 540s, right?
Yep.
As a kind of standout trick. How imperative do you think it is that you have one in your run?
I don't know. I think we're not seeing many finalists and sort of podium runs without them.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it is quite a small bowl to do it. We're seeing some of those littler skateboarders being able to like huck it round. Like this next guy, like Tay, you know, he's got one. Oh, and that's our first flip Indy of the competition.
That is a very brave way to start a run. Just comes straight in with that flip Indy. The judge is going to love that nose grab. 3 to back it up. Here we go, right. Then we head straight into that nose grab 540. That is the line I was talking about that the judges will love. Front feeble, front tail, bam. Backside 540. Tay is on fire right now. Gap up to back lip on the bank.
It just feels like he's done 10 more tricks than everybody else already. It's just...
taking it around to fakie air as well with the cam.
Aerial.
And gets the front run. Oh my words, come on, Tay Cunningham.
Even
the crowd.
Look at the judges. The judges can't believe what they're seeing.
Absolutely loving it. That is a point though, right? All the judges are all skateboarders, so they want to see great skateboarding. They're not just here doing a job and, you know, banging out numbers. They absolutely love what they're seeing.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, it's just so impressive, as you said, like being able to link those difficult tricks, and Tay just not even, like, you know, not even putting in a basic 50-50 or frontside 5-0. Everything is at next level.
Getting 3 tricks in where someone else might have got 1. And like you say, they're all to a high standard. The judge is just going to be going tick, tick, tick.
Oh my God, look at the score.
Massive jump. That sets a whole new bar. 61.17 for Tay Cunningham.
He will be over the moon. Like, that's brilliant for Tay. Oh, well done, mate.
How do you think George O'Neill feels now?
I think George is going to step it up.
He knows he's got a fight on air. There's that big frontside ollie into the deep end, like you say.
The 5. Still so much speed.
Real deep to be gapping into and then just throwing a 5 straight off the back. There's that nose grab 3 as well.
And then there, look at that switch up. It's still speed. That's what I'm saying. It's so small.
Yeah, for lots of people that would just kill their speed doing that little turn in the shallow end.
Another back D, there's the ollie 5. Oh, whip that last bit around.
Here we go. So this is where we kind of saw him. This is where we saw him fall in his first run.
There's the alley-oop.
Getting a little bit in the shallow
last
end.
Trick.
Oh, and he manages to flip his boards.
Frontside flip just to finish it off. There was that answer back to Tay. That was superb.
Not being fazed by that.
No.
Oh man, for so many, like, I would fully crumble.
Yeah.
If I was in that scenario, I would fully crumble, but no. George just coming straight out and going, here you go, mate, have some of this. What do you think?
These are my tricks.
Ollie
I'm just going to do them all in the best way I can. 2
540 variations, a back 3, an alley-oop backside air over the hip, front side flip. Oh, that trick, that run had it all.
Yeah, and it's so risky, that frontside flip, like, you
know. The judges will love that, though, just throwing that in at the end. It was risky and it paid off.
Sam giving him a bit of a yo, did amazing, mate. We're going to see, will this take Tay's... Oh, it's a 57.47. So he goes up into second place.
So he bumps out Coach Sam down into 3rd. He's going to have to do something big.
Right, 3rd and final run. There's his fans, KO Martin. Come on, KO. We love you.
So much potential and so many years to go as well.
Absolutely. 13. Skates all over the world, but hometown is New York. There's that nose grind.
Has that every single go as well.
It's amazing.
Yeah, nice frontside air into the deep as well, linking it up with the Indy over the hip.
No, do you think we're going to see, he's going to flip his board, or are we going to see a 5? What's he got?
Oh, there we go. Just coming off the flip Indy. Love that though.
May as well. Come on.
How are the judges going to score this, Lucy?
Absolutely. Giving it all that.
I love that though.
He's raised the roof.
Knew he had to go for something, right?
Yeah.
Knew that he had to step it up in some way. Went for the flip Indy. Such a shame not to see him make that though, because we know he's got it. There's that beautiful Indy grab.
It's great. Love to see that character coming through.
He'll be stoked once again, though, to have made the final.
There he goes. I don't even know how to call these tricks. Incredible stuff.
Nailed it to time as well. No dance moves after the buzzer had gone.
No, absolutely spot on.
A 38 for KO Martin on his final run there. So he'll take the 42.93 of run 2. He'd be very happy to finish in 5th, I think.
Oh, yeah.
He'd be absolutely buzzing on that. He's got a proper little crew down there as well. Look at him all hanging out.
Yeah, they've been hanging out all weekend. He's a nice kid. He's such a nice guy. Talks to everybody. He's been skating with everybody. Great stuff. So Alex Griffiths.
Definitely wanting to boost an air into the deep end, isn't he?
Yeah, he wants that big one.
It's quite a big step up.
Go
that
high.
42.93 to beat a 47.47. Can he do it? Oh, sorry, a 41.07. Here we go. Rocking the tape on his arm as well. Got an injury, doesn't care. He's going to get back in. He's feeling the music and he's got 45 seconds on the clock to make it happen. There's that big backside air, absolutely no worries. Knows he's got that every single time. Here we go.
On the way.
Oh, come on!
That was huge.
That was absolutely massive. Biggest air we've seen. Biggest air we've seen, I'd say.
Easily. Oh, his nose blunt.
Oh, just coming off in the shallow end.
Still got 17 seconds. Let's get on it.
Trying to get a bit more tech with some of the lip tricks.
Going to wind up again in this deep end, get that speed back.
Another backside air.
Scratching the coping. Oh!
What was that going to be?
I'm not sure what he was going for there, but...
We're going for like a Christ air over there.
I don't know. I mean, as you say before, like Alex has got some crazy vert stuff as well.
He has.
So I wouldn't be surprised.
Anything that he can find to boost over is exactly what he wants.
Yeah. Big hips, big transfers. I've got a new skate park in my local town of Horsham, and he's been there, and there's this massive transfer. He already did it.
Really?
Yeah, he already did it.
I love that he's set up for that big old backside air as well, over the hip, with a front tail slide, which you'd typically be like, that's going to slow you down.
It's going to slow me down.
He's absolutely booted it off a trick that is going to like take your speed.
Literally. Oh, big smiles there. See that score lock in. Yeah, that's a 29. So yeah, Alex staying in 6th place. Right, Louis.
Here we go. Sat in 8th, having qualified into the semi-finals in 1st.
That's it. 3rd and final run. Wants that full run.
Feeling the pressure, do you reckon, Lucy?
A little bit, I think. He just wants...
Oh! Look at that alley lip slide.
Oh, 3 and 1.
Here we go.
Big backside air. Yes, this is better from Louis.
Come on, Louis.
Up to the extension.
Yeah, nice sugar cane up top there. Oh, taking the lip slide through to Smith's grind as well. Oh, my word!
Wow.
The block. I can't call them fast enough.
This is it.
Here we go. 20 seconds to stay on, though. Can he do it? Up to back lip.
Yeah. There's that one up to the Smith grind. Boom.
Floaty ollie.
5 seconds, Louis. Oh my God, another one. They're all over it. Yeah!
Unbelievable. Come on.
Well done, Louis.
Sat down in 8th place with a 33.17, way off the scores.
3rd and final run.
And just comes and pulls that out the bag.
Amazing.
Some people thrive off that though, right? Like, yeah, do you know what? Final run, it's going to make me do it.
I'm going to give it all I've got.
Here we go. We might need some of these in slow-mo. The blunt up to back lip round the corner.
I think that was... Oh, yeah, that one. Tailside revert.
Tailside revert to set up for the cab disaster.
So hard.
Oh, man. Smile on his face the whole way round as well. Time to perfection as well. He's going to see a big old leap in his score here. Expect the leaderboard to have a switch up.
Yeah, this will be up there. I don't know. Could be 3rd, 2nd.
Oh, do you know what? It could be in the 50s.
Yeah, I think we're going to see the 50s. got to. There's so much in there.
Which is interesting because you go, there was only the one air in there. There was the backside ollie over the hip, right?
Yep, the floaty one.
And it's just hitting it in such a unique way. Just going, do you know what? I'm not going to do the airs. I'm going to get well tack on the lip instead.
No one else is doing that. You know, it's unique, as I said before, like that overall impression for the judges and just wanting to see difference. Is it in? Is he scoring, or he's giving the judges a hard time?
The judges are deliberating this. He's loving it though.
Yeah, he is.
He's like, yeah, take your time, guys. Figure it out. It's all good.
Definitely. Yeah, chatting to Alex there.
Could it be enough to beat Sam Beckett with the current score of a 51.83? No, it's not. It's close. We said maybe the 50s. It's close. 49.37. Right. Great way to jump up the leaderboard, though.
That is great, yeah, exactly.
Up into 4th place. So, Jack Walbridge back in.
Dropping in for that frontside 5-0 around that curve.
Tweaking that backside air out so nicely. Oh, just clipping on that.
God, that was... It looked like he made it. It just came out of the bottom.
Yeah. Glad he's all right, because that is often when you see kind of some pretty bad injuries, clipping that back chuck on the way in.
Oh, I don't know now. I think...
Just lost a lot of speed.
Yeah,
I think he knows the run he pulled to get that 47.47 was pretty darn solid. So, like, to step it up after that, it's probably not going to happen. This is for fun, though.
This is for fun. We might just see some little Jack magic. Might see that kickflip melon.
Yeah. Oh, went for it. Good showing for Jack Walbridge, though. Loads of potential as a youngster coming through.
Absolutely.
Like we say on the vert scene. But ripping up bowls as well.
Yes, Jack.
There we go. That was for the crowd.
Do it anyway.
Flip backside air.
Yeah, good. Absolutely brilliant. Just going into his GCSEs, actually, and it's worth noting that he's wearing his vertical T-shirt. He's made a Vert magazine.
I saw this.
Incredible.
I saw this.
An incredible project, like just all by himself, putting it together, using some photos from Stu Bennett from Vert series. It's amazing. Amazing project.
This is it. Like, skateboarders are creative people, right? On the whole, like, skating is creative. You get some super creative people, whether it's music, photography,
art.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
Just full of really, really exciting characters. Like Jack, here we go. There's that flip backside there as well. Oh, catches that so nice. That literally lands standing tall.
Yeah.
Done.
Oh, shame we didn't see him put that in the run, but...
Yeah, 20.07 on that one as well.
Good stuff. No, he'll be stoked with that score of 47.47. Right, Rio's flew in already. Oh, up to the tailstool.
Beautiful. So I'm going for the like axle, frontside axle pull-in.
Yep. Beautiful big air over the hip. That's it. Go on, Rio. So turbo. Longest grinds. Biggest airs. Just took it to tail side. Didn't quite go around to the crook. There's that hurricane. Come on, Rio. This is a full run from Rio.
Oh, amazing. Frontside air as well.
What's he got? Last trick.
Oh, the backside air to disaster.
Yeah.
Surviving.
Great stuff.
One of the most exciting guys to watch. Is he going to pop up out of 8th from that run?
Yeah, that's got to be a... Look at that.
That's his first full pull in the competition as well.
Yep.
Again, making it happen on the 3rd run. Amazing frontside air, so lofty.
Looking where he's going next. This is that one, he kind of dangled his feet a bit. I don't know if he was going to try and do a 1 foot there. And
yeah, you never know. You never know with Rio. So, just waiting. It's his first run score that he's currently sat on, that 37.73. He's already got the pads off, he's ready.
Bit of gaffer tape on there. Parcel tape, actually. Parcel tape holding his knee pads together.
Oh, there we go. He's got them on lock, hasn't he?
Just pops out with a late shove. There's his mate Hector. And then props. Judges are debating this one, aren't they?
Yeah, where's he going to go?
Where are they going to put him? 42.67.
So that bumps him up into 7th, which then does confirm who our podium finishers are. Not necessarily in the correct order,
no.
But we know that our podium now is Tay Cunningham, George O'Neill and Sam Beckett. Multiple generations right there of skateboarding.
Absolutely brilliant.
And the veteran of the lot at 30 years old is Sam Beckett.
He's from Norfolk, lives in Bristol at the moment.
Every time on that Indy Air, absolutely no worries. Yeah, alley-oop from so far away to land into the hip as well. No worries. Up to that nose pick.
God, Sam. Oh, this is great. Beautiful backside air. There's that Smith grind.
One of the best backsmiths in the game. Backing it up with a front feeble as well. Alley-oop backsmith too.
Love it.
Up to nose pick. 10 seconds on the clock.
Still got time for maybe 2 more.
Oh man, up to the fakey Smith as well. The back 3.
That's time for Sam Beckett.
Amazing. So,
wow.
Am I right in saying we hadn't seen Sam land a full run yet?
No, he landed his first run.
His first run was a full pull. Okay.
Yeah, with the 51.83.
So that is the 51.83.
But the elevation
Apologies.
here was up on here. Here we go. We see it here.
Yeah.
Up to the nose pick.
Look at that, pulling that in.
Shuffle, but
oh, the judges won't care about that. That is a big manoeuvre. Getting it done. There's those alley-oop backsmiths that you absolutely love. Just sliding all the way through that. But never not in control. Is he going to jump up enough to go ahead of George O'Neill?
oh, that's a tricky one, isn't it?
It's a big old leap as well. He's got a full 6 points just under
Yep.
to get up there. He really did lift it up for that run though. Oh, not quite enough. Okay, so third place is confirmed as Sam Beckett. So good to have him on the podium though.
Brilliant stuff. Incredible skating all weekend from Sam, and like he's just an inspiration for so many of them.
Yeah.
And I spoke to him earlier, and he said he's just been taking inspo from Lily, from George, from Jesse, and all the British skaters. There's that foot plant.
Yeah, the future of British skateboarding is looking particularly bright, isn't it?
Yeah, it's great. Oh.
Especially when you've got rippers like this. Tay just coming off that flip Indy, sadly. Absolutely nailed that in his first run, though. Or second run, should I say. Oh, look at the tweak on that stale fish over the hip as well.
That knee just tapping down on the board. And that
front blunt.
Criteria the judges are looking for in execution. Like that, just, yeah.
There we go.
There.
Coming back for redemption on that flip Indy.
Nice body bag. Comes off on that 5.
Oh, so I think it's confirmed that Tay will be taking his second run score there with that 61.17.
Yep.
Rolling in. We are going to have a look at these highlights, and then I'm going to leave you to it for George's run because I'm going to dip out onto the park and chat to the guys.
Excellent. All right.
Flying solo. There we go. Oh, look at that.
That's great. So, you're right. This isn't going to improve that second run score. You got that flip Indy in the end, but the judges are probably just looking where to put that, and George O'Neill is on the platform.
He is ready and raring to go, isn't he?
Just working out what he's going to do next.
Right, I'm going to leave you right there.
All right, James.
I'll be out on the park in a moment chatting to the guys.
Enjoy. Some of those live vibes. Right, George O'Neill, 13 from Woolacombe in Devon. Rolling in the shallow end. Coming through that extension into the deep end. Into the nose grab 540. Up to backside disaster. Getting that over there into the shallow end on the 360, switching round, carving it back up. George skating Mount Hawk in Cornwall a lot. Shout outs to that lot down there. Oh my God, a kickflip backside disaster on the extension in the deep end. There's that backside ollie 1 foot. Still got 8 seconds. There's that 270 over the hip into the shallow. Got one more trick. There's a frontside flip to close it out. Will that be enough? Oh, there's Frankie's mate Frankie giving it all that to Sam Beckett, congratulating the guy. Oh, well done, George. Ah, that was a phenomenal run. Look at this big ollie out into the deep end, straight into that nose grab 540-degree spin. Backside 5-0, lengthy around the corner. Here it is. That's where he does the flip backside disaster straight into the ollie 540, which was definite elevation from his second run. And this frontside flip so much cleaner than in that other run. He is stoked, putting it down, waiting for that score to come in. Can it beat the 61.17 that Tay Cunningham is currently sitting in first place with? It's going to be a hard one for the judges, this. Really hard. They're watching their phones for the live scores. Nail-biting stuff. Come in, they say. Oh, he's buzzing. Absolutely buzzing. George recently, as I said, been out in Malmo for Vert Attack. Great vert competition they do in Sweden every year. Had a break for a couple of years, but it was back. The vibes were high. George came second in the under-16s. Great competition. Did a 720 spin in his run. Oh, the judges are really keeping us tenterhooks in this one. Oh, it's a 59.57, so it's a second place for George O'Neill. And that means Tay Cunningham is your Skateboard GB National Championship winner. Brilliant stuff. Amazing. So James is down there on the course. He's with Sam Beckett, our third place Skateboard G National Championships. Over to you, James.
Yeah, thank you, Lucy. What an incredible final. Absolutely mad. We're here with Sam, though. Beckett, mate, absolutely smashed that. How did that feel?
Yeah, it was good fun.
Yeah.
It was nice to get it done. We've been here all day. Everyone's been chomping at it, so yeah, it was good.
Yeah, and obviously you're working with a lot of these younger guys as well. Like George, how does it feel seeing him come out and absolutely smash it?
So stoked on George. Like, that run was incredible, basically. It was tight between him and Tay. Could have been anyone's, I reckon, but stoked for them both. I mean, like, what an awesome show of like skateboarding. That was wicked.
Cool to be in the mix with them, though. Like,
yeah,
mate.
I didn't really think I was going to be in the mix still, but yeah, it's cool. It's good to be out here skating, and especially skating with those younger guys that are ripping as well. So
yeah, man, you will always be in the mix. Don't worry, dude. How's it felt though, riding with those guys? Those guys obviously getting a lot from you. Like, are you finding you're also getting fired up by them?
Totally, yeah. Like a year ago, I wasn't really skating this stuff. I was coming back off an injury, and it's pretty much just been like skating with George and Lily and Lola. That's like completely got me fired up, and just seeing how hungry they are, and you know, just wanting to like better themselves and do well, and they're a good bunch to hang out with. So.
Well, mate, it's great to have you back from injury. Great to have you here today. Congrats on third. Give me some nuts. Yeah, cheers, Sam. Right, should we get a move on and go and see where the other guys are? They're round there. Here we go. We're going to get a run on round here. Here we go. We'll just follow Sam. Why not? See, sneaking around behind the scenes here. Come on, cameraman Ben. Let's go. Let's go. Here we are. And here we go. We got Tay. How are you doing, man?
Yeah, I'm doing amazing, thank you. You?
I'm a pretty good day at the office, right?
Yeah, amazing.
How did it feel when you pulled that run Did you feel like, oh, maybe I've done this?
I thought George was going to have it, man.
Yeah.
George, he can just switch it on like that. I just don't know.
Was there a point in that run, though? You landed that flip Indy where you like, it's game time. Come on, let's go.
I was like, after I did the flip Indy, I was like, oh, like I've got to do this. Like, I just got to put this down, you know?
Yeah. What were you most stoked on, though, that you did out here today? Because you pulled some incredible stuff. Was there a particular trick that you landed where you were like, yeah, come on?
The flip Indy.
Yeah, it was that.
I didn't have that really much today. Like, I kept on failing it, getting annoyed at it.
And then second run, just bam, there we go. We were saying, though, in commentary, I was chatting to Lucy, we were saying how insane it is that you're linking that front feeble into the front tail and then boom, the nose grab 540. When did you kind of figure out that you could carry that much speed around the deep end, still getting all three of those tricks in?
I'd say about an hour ago.
Perfect. Just literally linked it up at that point and then you were like, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
No way. Amazing.
In practice.
Mate, this is what we love to see, getting creative in practice and making it happen. Tay, congratulations, you are our champion out here at the Skateboard GB National Championships. We'll see if we can go and catch George as well, if he is anywhere. Have we got George or is George gone? Has George gone? Maybe George has gone. So do you know what, Lucy? I will come back to the commentary booth. I will join you in there in just a moment. What a wild final.
Great. Thank you, James. Oh, it's really good to hear from Sam Beckett there. As you say, he's stoked to be in the mix with those rippers and then absolutely smashing it today. George O'Neill and Tay Cunningham, a really deserved winner. I can't believe the skateboarding we just saw go down. Great from all the finalists. We saw flip grabs, we saw spins, that technicality through Louis Newman and people like Rio. It was a wild one. Absolutely good. That's sick stuff. And now we've got the women in there practicing, and I'm super stoked by the absolute shocking rise in level of the women and girls skateboarding. We're just going to see today some awesome stuff in these full runs that these girls are doing. Yesterday they were just staying on. We're seeing so much stuff in the deep end, airs getting higher, grinds just getting longer and faster. Super stuff.
Burn a few calories, getting back in here then. Back in the room.
How did it feel out there?
Amazing. The energy is so high. Everyone absolutely stoked on that, and the guys just absolutely buzzing for each other. Like Tay saying he was figuring out his run. Like the bit that we were commenting on. Oh yeah, just worked out in practice.
Worked it out, yeah.
Just before. And so good to hear as well. Like Sam literally feeding off them as well, feeding off their energy. Like Sam, who I'm sure they are all absolutely stoked to be riding with.
Exactly. They're all like listing Sam as their favourite skater and their inspiration.
Likewise.
Absolutely. You know, it's great to be able for them to see it. You know, X Games gold, Sam.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, we just hang out and skate now.
Superstar.
Here we are on the podium together.
But it's worth saying stuff like that. Like this bowl, you know, this bowl is here every day. You can come and skate it.
Yeah.
You can come and get lessons here.
Yeah.
You know, and then you might see Sam Beckett in there.
Yeah.
When you just pop by for a session. You know, you don't get that, you know, Old Trafford or...
Yeah, we were literally using that example earlier.
Exactly.
Like, oh, hang on, Bex is just down at my local football pitch. That doesn't happen. Oh, and also, yeah, do you want to go for a kick around at Old Trafford? You don't get that.
Exactly.
You can do that in skateboarding. You can literally come here and ride this bowl anytime you like. Yeah. So, the girls just getting warmed up at the moment. And we have a stacked field as well, don't we?
Yeah, this is going to be a great final. We've got our first place qualifier, Lily Strachan.
Just absolutely smashing it at the moment, isn't she?
She has been on a tear. She's, again, out in vert attack in Malmo, got on the podium, got third place. Recently been to Sharjah for the World Champs, her first big international competition. She's just killing it.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we have 7 others alongside her as well. Let's check out who we've got. We've got Jasmine Gordon getting in 8th place.
Ruby Dolan from Brighton.
Yeah, making it in 7th. Miriam Nelson as well in 6th.
Qualifying in 5th. Olive Newman, only 9 years old.
Ripper. We've got Molly Seed in the top 4.
Qualifying in 3rd place, Caitlin Cox.
2nd place, Katie Pike. Got some great inverts.
And this one, Lily Strachan, first place qualifier, as we mentioned.
Saw her earlier, said she was feeling good, said she was feeling ready.
Great. Yeah, they've all been practicing. You know, they've all skated yesterday, did amazingly to get here today. So yeah, we should be seeing, as I said before, like some full runs from these guys. There'll be a bit of nerves, but as you can see, they're in there, they're giving it all they've got. They'll be stoked on what they've just seen.
Yeah, 100%. That's it. Like, you must be feeling fired up. You've just watched all of the madness go down and you're like, it's us now.
Yeah, let's have it. Gives you such a boost, so much confidence. I remember as a kid, like, going to watch a comp and like seeing it all happen and being like, I can't wait to go back to the skate park and try my new tricks.
Yeah.
And like, you know, just feeling it and believing it and sort of, yeah, if they can do it, I can do it.
Yeah. Worth mentioning as well, like, oldest skater in this final, 26, youngest 9. How cool is that?
That's so rad.
Talk about the future of British skating being bright, and you've just got multiple generations, youngsters coming through, making it into the final eight.
Totally. And some of these girls, like you just said, 26-year-old Jazz Gordon, only been skating 3.5 years.
Love that. She loves a vert ramp as well. Yeah. I think that might be a theme out here.
Definitely, Jazz. Yes, worth saying, there's a UK independent vert series, and Jazz been getting on the podium of some of those events.
Yeah,
definitely skating the Creation vert ramp in Birmingham.
Loves the frontside air.
Yes, great.
I'm pretty sure we can expect to open this contest with a nice frontside air from Jazz.
Yeah, she's the first one up.
There you go.
First of 3 runs.
Yeah, we can hear them calling it. Practice is over.
She is.
Things are about to get real.
Some great hair.
Amazing hair. And an amazing helmet. Love that.
Bunny rabbit is.
Incredible. I mean,
it's great accessorising.
Only just past Easter, aren't we? 45 seconds on the clock for Jazz Gordon coming in.
Is that long nice 50-50, little board slide.
Yeah, judges will like that. Wasn't just a rock fakie, it was a little bit of a board slide as well.
Yanking that 50 back in. She's playing in the shallow end a bit here. Here she comes.
Coming into the D.
Down that waterfall there.
There we go.
Side air.
Wow. How cool is that though? To have only been skating a little bit over 3 years and go, oh yeah, I've made the finals at the National Championships.
It's amazing. Great stuff. She narrowly missed out last year as well, so she really was made up to be in it. She said to me, she promised herself if she got into the final, she'd wear her Slytherin robes. She actually packed them. Yes, Jazz, full run. But she's obviously chose to go and.
I can imagine they'd be quite restricting.
Yeah.
I never knew she was a Slytherin.
She's actually in lockdown. She's got a new hobby. She's a mad Lego collector.
Really?
She's got an incredible amount of Lego, and she makes the most crazy stuff.
That is an expensive hobby.
Yes, yeah.
There's the front 3 as well.
Scooping
Early grabbing that. Oh, lovely. She said she quite likes Miller flips, right? It's one of her favourite tricks to watch. So I wonder if next National Championships we'll see her pulling Miller flips for fun.
Wow.
Stoked on that 34,
really
6, 7. What a place to start.
Ruby Dolan absolutely made up to make this final. She's 13, hometown of Brighton. She skates the level skate park there loads.
Yeah, regularly smashing that bowl.
Loves it.
Yeah, landed both her qualifying runs without falling yesterday as well.
Very consistent skater. She skates so much. A couple of skate parks in Brighton and goes to the Source in Hastings. We had a comp there last year. She did really well at that. Oh, it's amazing. Little transfer there. Backside air in the corner. 360 rock and roll in that deep end.
Really linking it together. She's still got 20 seconds left as well. Yeah,
switch
nice.
Rock and roll.
Is that the first switch trick we've seen in the contest?
Yeah, absolutely.
Judges love seeing a switch trick as well, acknowledging how hard that is. Switching it up, going with your less dominant direction.
Fakey ollie to finish it off. Another full run.
Rocking 100% success rate still. So there's a replay of that nice long 50-50 to open up the run for Ruby. Yeah, nice backside air. in the corner as well. Unpredictable. With a flat wall, you kind of know what you're getting. When you take off in a corner, you never quite know where you are. It can be a bit risky. There we go. Yeah, nice frontside 360 reaver as well.
Died in that last bit round. Oh, she's gone into first place, a 37.47.
Amazing. She's going to be absolutely buzzing with that.
Very happy with that. That is a big score.
And as we were saying, in the guys just before, great, you've got 2 full balls already. You've got 2 runs to play with it now and figure out what you want to do to step it up.
Oh, scooping that round for Miriam Nelson.
Yeah. 14 years old, coming out of Nottingham, rips Flow Skate Park all the time. That's a great bowl there to be learning and progressing on.
That's it. Stepping it up in this one though. Frontside 50-50 in the deep end. Backside ollie there.
Nice. Linking it up with that hip as well with a little frontside floater over it too.
You're going to see some Miriam tech here. Oh, little
nice.
back lip. And this is a special bar for Miriam.
Oh! Getting that in just in time as well. Judges absolutely going to love that.
So hard.
Yeah. I mean,
really
for any
technical trick.
Absolutely. For anyone that is watching that, you know, maybe new to skateboarding, you go, well, why is it so crazy when you flip your board? It's because there's so much more risk, right? You keep your board on your feet, and you're like, okay, there's much more chance I'm going to stay on. Soon as that board leaves your feet, it can kind of do what it wants, right?
Yeah, there's all sorts going on there. You've got to, you catch it in the right place, get it to where you want it. Look at that.
Oh my word! Just about made that work.
She's got so much control. She just switches her foot round.
Yeah, caught that on the heels and then was like, right, we got this, we're all good.
So,
could this be new leader?
Yeah, it's an interesting because it's so different from what we've seen in Jazz and Ruby.
Yeah.
But yes.
100%.
Yes.
New leader. 42.10 for Miriam Nelson.
There's her dad there next to her.
Amazing.
Shout out, Ian.
She's a real all-rounder as well. She has a great kickflip on her too.
We'll be seeing her in the National Championship Street Comp.
Why not? She absolutely smashes the street parks as well. So
you mentioned young and old. This is our youngest competitor, Olive Newman, 9 years old.
And worth noting, this isn't even her first national champs, is it? Her and her brother Kit are smashing it.
She's really experienced in these competitions already, but she is. Look at this, blunt popping.
Oh, come on!
Every time.
She's going to be a comp veteran by the age of 12, like.
Definitely.
Yeah, getting a little lip slide on that as well. That wasn't just a front disaster.
No, she has come on leaps and bounds. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Up to 50-50 into the deep. Way to take it in there.
Yes, getting the...
Look at her smiling. Oh, she is stoked. Again, another full run.
Absolutely buzzing off that.
Crowd loving it.
Brings all the good vibes. Her and her family. Always really cool to have at a session.
Brilliant stuff on that frontside 50-50.
Looks so comfortable as well, right?
It's just so solid. She does gymnastics as well.
Yeah, right. This makes sense.
Core balance and that, just to be able to have those movements and functional patterns and stuff. Oh, it must be so helpful.
Yeah. I mean, like, you often see with a lot of, like, kid skateboarders, they do have a bit of a kid style because the board's almost as big as them.
Yeah, that really wide stance.
Yeah. The feet are wider than shoulder width apart. They're, like, trying to stretch the legs out as far as they go, more or less. But Olive just looking so chilling.
Oh, she's looking a little bit nervous now, waiting for that score to come in.
What's it going to be? Is she going to be able to bump Miriam? I think that big spin disaster that Miriam did could have really bumped her score up there.
It's really technical. I love the way Olive uses the course as well, though. Like, still flying through every bit of it. We saw that hand plant in the corner. Saw good use of the shallow end, that blunt pop in.
Yeah, that was a really nice trick. The judges will be loving. 40.90. See, so that could literally be the difference of that big spin disaster that has given Miriam that extra 1.2.
Oh, what a smile.
If you're wondering what they're checking on their phones as well, that is the live scoring system. They're all watching that.
Not just cats.
Yeah. I'm sure there's plenty of those as well, though. Right, Molly Seeds coming in with the flame helmet.
Really, really like attacking style, super fast and exciting to watch. Big airs, 50-50 to fakie, that full cab rock. Loves the deep end, been skating a lot more vert lately, Molly. Really, and it really shows, like, oh, the solid, look at that through the curve.
Just attacks the bark.
Yeah.
Also, I've seen on her Instagram, she has fakey mute grabs on lock. Have you seen that?
So
really
hard.
Unique. Like,
We
not
might
many
see
people doing
something
that.
here.
I was kind of wondering if that might come
Here
out.
maybe? Oh, not enough time.
Not enough time. I wonder if that might be what is to kind of finish things off, though.
Look, another full run.
Yeah. She was saying she went and had some chicken nuggets before this as well.
Wow.
Just to line herself up with the protein and everything that you need.
Fuel you need to be doing those frontside airs and those full cab rocks.
Oh, look at that. That is a scary big ramp to be doing that on. That transition, 8.5 foot tall.
Hope to see.
that
What I
50 to
really
fakie.
like is the rock and roll slide through the curve. See a replay of that. She does it so well. Oh, I'm not going to see it, but there's Seth Wilson there. Made it to the semi-finals. Skates with Molly quite a bit.
Oh, he was ripping earlier, wasn't he?
Yeah, such a unique style.
Rocking the checkerboard slip-ons.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah, he was really attacking the park as well. So good seeing these new kind of younger skaters coming through. You must see this a lot, right? Because you're working on kind of the pipeline project for Skateboard GB2, which is all about those new kind of generation, the next generation.
It's just supporting those skateboarders to sort of, find their path and get better and get a crew to skate with and hang out, and then trying to give them competition opportunities. Like this guy, like this girl Caitlin, like sort of come out of nowhere and just absolutely smashing it.
Yeah. Can you find me a crew to skate with now, please, Lucy?
You submit your application.
Thanks. Yeah. All of my mates have either stopped skating or don't want to skate with me, so there we go.
Look at that. I mean, it's just so solid. All her grinds are just flowing, long. There's a Smith grind in the deep.
Yeah.
Carving that corner. There's the rock and roll slide.
Yes, come on. Attacking it with so much speed as well.
Still using the deep end. Frontside 5-0.
Another one who maybe finds this quite small as well, because she took second at Blockless Combat, the vert contest at Creation in Birmingham at the end of last year.
Yeah.
So she's no stranger to being on the podium, and I think she's going to be hoping she can replicate that today.
Yeah, she's been skating that vert ramp loads. Shout out. Oh, missed the Mayday. That's one of her favourite tricks.
That's a really cool trick to have on as well.
Oh, she seems cross about that. She's got that on lock. There's her dad there, mum and dad supporting.
So, interesting fact from Radio Brett. Shout out to Brett Dye, who's locked in right now. He said, fun fact, Caitlin Cox's dad is actually an ex-Olympic gymnast.
I think we've got to get that on Google.
What's his name? Brett. Let us know what his name is. He also says, say hi to Lucy from me. So there we go.
What's up, Brett?
Shout out to Brett Dye, doing great things for skateboarding over in Gloucestershire. Tuned in today.
You know, even with that fall at the end, it's worth saying that was an incredible run. She put it all in there
That was
again.
absolutely awesome. Like we were talking about the falls earlier and how they will impact the score. That fall at the end isn't really going to hurt her, is it? It was the last trick anyway.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of her better tricks, but it was there in the shallow end, and so, I don't think it's going to do too much damage.
No.
She got a load of big stuff in the deep end. She was flying around, and as you said, like, she already showed, a good impression to the judges.
Yeah. It's kind of one of those, isn't it? It's kind of one of those where you're like, you're not being marked down for falling, but if she gets the Mayday, she's probably got another couple of points in there, right?
Yeah.
And she's timed that to perfection as well. She's going to get that Mayday and just roll out and the buzzer's going to go.
I find that fascinating. Like, when I was doing some of this stuff before, like, you didn't kind of think to that, like, that buzzer, but, like, they get it all in. Like, it's, like, totally to the buzzer.
Yeah.
And it's...
You see the Olympic stuff now. People are timing stuff on their watches and...
Yeah. Yeah, you just hoped you made a full run back in those days, didn't you?
Yeah.
Like, can I stay on for 45 seconds?
I don't know that I've ever done that.
I don't think I've ever done that.
I thought you were going to say, I don't think you've ever done it.
Well...
So you have been there for a lot of them, to be fair. I've seen you pull an incredible full run. I think at Nass. Pulled it right out.
So Caitlin's gone into second place with that, 41.37. Great score.
Yeah, there's a wicked front side there to kick off straight into an invert. Slob air over the hip as well, taking that mute front side.
Shout outs to Katie Pike. She was born in Edinburgh in Scotland, but she moved to Canberra, Australia about 5 years ago.
She's been tearing the bowls out there, hasn't she?
Yeah.
Her Instagram just full of clips.
This is her favourite one, Sydney Park. She loves skating there with Arissa True. Using that extension. Oh, just getting them wheels stuck up on that rock and roll.
Unbelievable. Probably the easiest trick in the run as well.
In a run, yeah. Maybe just slipped a bit on that.
Yeah, nice backside there,
to finish
That'll be a good little score at the end there. Definitely not as good as if she stayed on and got those tricks in, but really nice to finish it up, especially when you do it right in front of the judges where they can see. Look at that. Boom. Have some of that.
Wow.
Photographer there as well.
So you've got a good shot.
Yeah. Those slob airs as well. A pretty unique trick. You don't see too many people doing them. In fact, you know who does do them? Jimmy Langren, one of the judges. So he will have liked that one.
He will like that. Yeah. I love a front hand grab. Here he goes. There it is.
Yeah, there we go. See, the judges were all like, yes, absolutely. Thank you for doing that right in front of our table.
So she's here with her mum. Going to visit the fam in Scotland next week.
No way!
Wow.
Incredible.
Huge
Bumps up to first place.
With the full.
So where can she go without that?
Yeah, I mean...
If she keeps that line going, oh my word.
First place qualifier all weekend.
Yeah, Lily has just been smashing it. It feels like this past 12, 18, 24 months just really been on the rise.
That's it, just getting those tricks, trick after trick after trick. It just feels like she can learn anything.
Honestly, where she's come from since this time last year is incredible.
Yeah, because stuff it's just got so proper for Lily as well. Like those backside airs, they're super good. That front side feeble.
Yep.
She does it with a Smith grind too. Hopefully we'll see one of those. As you said earlier, Sam Beckett's got a good one. She's been learning from the best.
Yeah, exactly that.
There's that nose blunt, pulling it in, smooth as you like.
Looks so comfortable.
Back into that deep.
There's a big transition to be gapping into as well. Crail slide through.
There's the hand plug.
Wrapping up on that
One
block.
last second. Tail slide to finish it off and a front rock. Look at that. She's absolutely stoked. Wow, look at that. Nuts from little Isla.
Took podium as well at Vert Attack the other day, and now just coming down here and going, maybe I'll try win the national champs as well.
Defo.
Why not?
She got third place here last year. Absolutely smashed it then. But this is an absolute improvement on that. The use, of course, getting up there on those extensions.
Yeah.
There you see that crawl slide, hand plant. Got all the trick groups.
This is it, and the judges will love that. The fact you're doing lip tricks, grinds, you're doing airs, inverts, you're getting it all going.
Stoked there, look. Her dad there behind her, Craig.
Cool as you like, though. Lily's just chilling. She's like, yeah, give me the score. Come on.
Come on. What is it? I think it's going to be a new leader.
I think you might be right. I think this is going to be the new bar set. 54.67. Come on.
Yes.
Jumps up into first place.
Well done, Lily. Great stuff.
I think that was a given.
Can't wait to see what she does now. Right then, Jazz. How's she going to elevate the run?
Doing it for Worcestershire.
That's
coming in.
really long,
Whoa!
50.
That was so much longer than the first one.
No.
I think caught out by how long that 50-50 was.
I think she was still holding her breath.
Just looped out slightly. Still got 30 seconds on the clock.
To it to knees. Right, she's back up.
Okay, coming back round the corners, building some speed.
Yeah, great out.
Maybe for the front side air. Yes!
Oh, that was so much bigger than in that other run.
Yeah. That's it though, you go, I've kind of lost that time. What can I get back on and do that is going to get me a few extra points?
Gosh. She's happy. So that won't improve her score at all. 2 bails in there. But she has a third and final run. That's it, 14.67. So,
checking out some of the replays. This is the turbo long 50-50 that she hit up.
Yeah. And then, I think she was still like, whoa.
Hang on a minute. I'm still back in the 50-50.
So, Ruby Dolan dropping in from that deep end corner.
So, as we say, currently on 100% success rate. I don't want to give the commentators curse, but hasn't fallen yet in the competition this weekend. That is a really dangerous game to play, saying that, I'm sorry. Yeah, wicked frontside air over that hip as well. There's the rock and roll up in that corner. Rock into fakie. Oh!
She's got a bunch of support in with her. She's got mum, dad, sister Poppy, grandparents.
Yes.
The whole shebang.
Love that. Oh, wow.
Oh, bit tech.
That was a dismount. That doesn't count as a fall. That is always good though. If you are going to come off, come off onto the platform with your board so you can drop back in and get straight back on it like Ruby just did. Finishing up on that front 3. Happy days.
Good stuff in there. So yeah, currently sitting in 7th place. We're not going to see her climb on that run, but she does have a last run in there to try and put it all together. Love that full cab rock.
The mad thing is, how young is Ruby, right? 13.
Only 13.
So many years ahead.
Totally.
To perfect what she's doing and come back and just, man, already in the finals at 13 years old at the National Championships.
There's some support.
Yeah, so second run, 23.83.
Lovely stuff.
Stays in 7th place.
Oh, I reckon that's a Nan. Hello, Nan. Right then, Miriam. How are we going to see Miriam? She had that solid run with that big spin backside disaster.
Yeah. True that.
Maybe.
It was a little bit scary and a little bit on the edge, but actually done perfectly. Like, caught it with her heels, but brought it back in. No sketch whatsoever.
No. She could definitely do it. She could definitely do it smoother. I've seen her do it absolutely perfect. I wonder what else she might put in.
She's sat on the podium right now, though, so she's going to be very happy with that.
Yeah.
Having qualified in 6th as well, she's like, cool, we've jumped up to 3rd. Let's ideally stay up here. Waiting to get her in at the moment.
Sure what we're waiting for here. She seems cool, calm, collected.
Yeah.
Next to her friend Alec there, coach at Flow Skate Park, where Miriam pretty much is a second home for her.
Yeah, right. Just tearing it up on the daily. You've got everything you need there as well. We talk about her being versatile with, being able to skate transition, being able to skate street. When you have a park like that on your doorstep and you just basically move in.
Yeah, it's got everything.
I mean,
recently had a revamp to the street course.
Yeah.
So flowy. You've got
She's
Alex
got it all.
Alford in there.
Oh yeah, shouts to Alex.
Just to be able to watch and wonder
literally
at.
grew up riding in the same contest as Alex and just watching him in awe, being like, I wish I could do the things you're doing. I still do that, to be fair.
Yeah.
Guy's absolutely mad.
5-0 grind. Over into the deep end. Working some speed up here. Backside 50 in that corner, front 50.
Oh, chilling, just standing up on it as well. None of this leaning back in the ramp, fully on top. Getting the stalefish.
Tickling that stalefish.
Oh, yes.
Lovely backside lip slide. The last one, there it is. Oh,
going for the revert as well.
That's how you elevate it. Oh, it was so good.
That would have been one of the coolest tricks we've seen out here today.
And done so well, so quick.
Yeah, literally perfect.
All linked together, no waiting.
What do you think, though, right? In terms of, she got a little bit more time last time after the big spin back disaster to try and get that Mayday grind in. Do you think doing the big spin back disaster revert on its own is better than not going for the Mayday, or better than going for the Mayday, if that makes sense? I've probably worded that absolutely terribly and just scrambled your mind.
I think the big spin backside, I'd like to see the big spin backside disaster, and I think for the judges, like, it's technical.
Yeah, so do you think just can the Mayday, basically that's what I'm saying, do you can the Mayday and go for the revert?
I'm not a judge.
No. I'm putting a lot on your plate right now, Lucy, I'm really sorry.
I'm just going to enjoy Olive. Oh, frontside rock and roll up on the extension, that's so hard, she's so small, look at this.
She doesn't look it though, this is the thing, she looks like she's 6'2" on that board.
She's got so much control over it. Phenomenal stuff. Huge backside air in the deep over that corner here. Frontside air. Oh, Mr. Smith grind, I think.
The worst feeling when it slips over to lip slide and you just go, no, there's nothing you can do.
Yeah, because you're already committed into the Smith. And then
but you have to push that truck in, right?
Yeah. Have one anyway.
What a way to recover though. Beautiful. Just, have one of these.
Oh, that would definitely, when she puts all that together in the next run.
That's going to be a killer run.
Sure she will.
Yeah.
That will definitely improve her first round score, but I'm not sure with that fall if it will.
No. Currently sat in 5th place with a 40.90.
She's so ready for it there, look.
But worth noting, looking at the leaderboard, right, ahead of her, Caitlin has a 41.37, Miriam has a 42.1. It's all pretty tight.
It's so tight.
If she can pull that run...
Yep.
Oh, the judges are... This is why, like you say, we're not judges. They're going to have a job on their hands.
It's very close.
Because if she pulls that run, she's going to be deserving of stepping up, I think.
Yeah.
36.40 for that second run.
Oh, well done, Olive. Here comes Molly Seed from Preston. Favourite skater, Reese Johnson. Shout out.
Oh, Reese.
Skates with Reese a lot.
Again, a good person to be skating with when you're wanting to ride this.
Like the big stuff. She's using the corner, getting some speed. Slash grind. That's the one I love.
Amazing. The rock and roll slide. Such a scary trick as well. There we go. There's the fakey mute.
Really hard.
Yeah. Oh, no. Unreal.
Oh, no. Just slipping out.
Just coming a little bit unweighted coming out of that grind.
Seen her, she's been working on tail grabs as well. Another kind of rare. Rare grab.
Yeah, it's cool though. Like we say, kind of with Louis earlier, you want to have those things that the judges are going to go, I haven't seen that today.
Big frontside air, right out the coping.
Just got those on lock fully. There we go, the setup with the rock to fakie.
Here's the trick.
Look at that.
Yeah, solid.
No one else doing them.
No one's
Only
doing
person today. Getting some hydration in.
Yeah, so a 37.27. Here we go. Run number 2, Caitlin Cox. So it was that last trick she bailed on before.
Look at that, the speed.
All the way around that curve.
Just looking so confident on those grinds. The judges will be absolutely loving that.
Long, long rock and roll slide. There's the hand plant. Frontside 5-0. So stood up tall. There to fakie. So scary. If he comes back round into that shallow, up onto the extension. Oh no, another spill right at the end for Caitlin.
Also, just realising it was Caitlin doing the Mayday grinds earlier, wasn't it?
Yes, this was Caitlin
Sorry,
doing the Mayday
so I
grind.
just lost my mind for a moment there. Don't mind me. Oh, such a shame to have come off there, because I feel like if she can link that together, the judges are going to be loving the speed and the aggression. Like,
Yeah, here it is.
look at that. Boom.
Right around the whole corner.
Just locked in. I almost wish that wasn't in slow motion, because it's doing a disservice in the sense that she did go so fast at that. The judges will love that. Just like grinds done properly.
Yeah.
Boom.
Look at that.
Have some of that. Full stand-up grinds. If you weren't sure, my arms are in the air.
Looking slightly disappointed that she fell.
Well, probably because she sat on a 41.37 and
Yeah.
hasn't landed a full run yet.
I know,
She's sat in
I know.
4th place and she's probably going, where could I be if I can just land it all? But we saw in the men's as well. A bunch of the guys have that where they hadn't had a full ball, and then the third run pressure
Yep, Louis Newman.
just got them through. And they absolutely smashed it from there. Katie Pike coming back in right now, sat in 2nd place.
Katie
Look
also
at that.
had a bit of a spill in that first run. There's that mute grab. Up on the cape in there with a 50-50. Smith grind in the shallow. Working her way back into the steep end. Oh, just using the hip there for that invert.
Oh, incredible. Eggplant in the deep end. Getting up, there we go. That was where she fell last time. So she comes back into the deep.
This is a special move.
Oh! That is a high-scoring trick right there. The varial. You're upside down. I can't imagine doing that.
I don't know where you're looking.
No.
Where are you
You're
looking?
spinning the board with your hand whilst one hand is holding you upside down, and then you've got to get your feet back on and get back upright.
Seems hit and hope to me.
Yeah,
She-
100%.
She's got it solid. She knows what she's doing.
Yeah. Look at that. Nice frontside air into the deep end as well.
Oh, I love that. She's using that corner.
Another one that, if run number 3 all comes together, is going to see a big old leap in that score.
Definitely. I don't know if we'll see elevation there or not.
Yeah, tough. Maybe because she did. Well, yeah, she fell on the rock and roll last time and then got the backside air in. I think it could be fairly similar.
Slightly.
Yeah, there we go.
increased. But she knows she can go up way higher than that.
Still though, sat in 2nd place.
I'm really
You're on the podium.
excited to see now
Yeah.
what Lily's going to put out for us. It's a huge air
look
up
at
to that
that.
extension.
Lofty, bigger than anyone else in this
Another
final.
extension, lead to tail. Through that extension at the deep end.
Speaking of proper grinds, look at this, just linking all of the corners together.
Locking them in.
This is kind of what we were saying with Tay as well, just trick on every wall, trick, trick, trick.
That's it. There's the nose blunt.
Purling it into the frontside grind. Back, look at that, lofty backside ollie. So scary not grabbing the board on that.
Whoa. Just going for that kickflip indie.
Well look, she's like 10 points clear right now.
Yep.
So she goes, well, smashed my first run, why not?
Yep. We saw some definite changing up there. I'd love to see that flip indie in the last run.
That would be amazing.
It was that huge air.
Look at the size of that. Absolutely boosting it up there. Carrying all that speed then onto the extension. Yeah, with the lean to tail, getting a little bit of slide on the way back in from that as well. Yeah, taking that to fakie there too.
Little pause in there. Just reset.
Great run. Imagine finishing it off with a flip indie.
Oh no, so good. A 49.17, so we're back to the top.
Back to Jazz Gordon, opened up with an absolutely massive 50-50 last time. It just came a bit unstuck on the way out. So we'll see what she's got for run number 3.
Stoked. She's come out here, she's
Brilliant.
had a good time. There's
Look
that
at that.
long grind again.
Yeah, there we go.
Broadside fakie. Yeah, grab it back in. Oh,
Just
no.
going down. Coming back in.
Worry
Just
Jazz.
getting unweighted, but
20 seconds to go.
here we go, getting for one of those frontside airs. Yes, there we go, nicely done. The bunny ears going wild. Up to tail still on that big corner is no joke.
Hopping about all over the place. Oh! Time for Jazz Gordon.
Linking it up. Just a shame she went down on that like half cab rock.
No. Here we go.
That is a long old grind right there as well. And then straight into the board slide to fakie as well on the other side. And then linking into this. The front side air over the hip in the deep end. No joke. Rock to fakie and then up to tail still on that corner. It's a big old corner.
Yeah, it's nearly 9 foot in there.
Yeah.
There's that score, 21.33. Jazz finishes in 8th place. Super rad. Great skating all weekend.
Just bringing the good vibes.
Yeah, totally.
Speaking of great skating all weekend, let's get Ruby Dolan in for her 3rd and final run.
Little pop over the hip. Up to this extension, rock and roll.
It's a big old extension as well, that's no joke.
Skipping back down that waterfall into the deep.
Really just linking up the deep and the shallow really nicely.
Yeah, full cab rock. 360 rock. Good trick pedals.
Yeah, I was going to say. We'll get called out for days for that. Oh, getting that shove up. I wondered if that was going to front Smith, but taking that to rock.
So her board's the wrong way round now.
Yeah.
Still doing that.
And that is another full pull for Ruby Dolan. What a weekend she's had, and she is stoked. Look at her.
Yeah,
she is absolutely buzzing. She should be well proud of herself for that. There we go. There's that rock and roll. See, it's kind of weird as well because you come off the transition and then you hit like basically a steep flat bank.
Yeah, I know.
So it's kind of unpredictable, but making it
There it is.
look chilling.
Beautiful.
Here we go, and then there's that shove. Oh, it looked like it almost did. It almost got into Smith.
She's currently
Look at
sitting
that.
in 7th place with a 37.47.
Yeah, she's going to have to bump up another 3 points almost to overtake Molly Seed.
Making her way back down to the fam. There's Mum. There's another member of the family, I reckon.
So she does bump up, but it's a 39.63, just not quite enough to take her out of 7th. But you know what?
Really good score from Ruby. Absolutely stoked.
Great score. 7th in the finals of the National Championships. She can go back to school pretty stoked with that, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, I'm the 7th best in Great Britain.
Tomorrow, head held high.
Yeah. The coolest person in class. Miriam linking it up right now. Want to see this big spin disaster revert at the end of the run. I think everyone will go wild if she pulls this off.
Definitely. Getting up there on
Still.
that front side one, stood up really tall.
Yeah, still 20 seconds just gone to go before we get there though. Nice backside ollie. There's that stalefish going back up through.
Right, here we go, here's a favourite bit. There's that back D.
Yeah,
Back
lip
lip,
slide in
sorry,
it.
yeah. There it is.
Oh, chilling! Come
And it's
on!
in the time.
The judges are gonna love that.
Go on, Miz.
Absolutely smashing it. And speaking of the scores being tight at the top, she's sat on a 42.10.
Yep.
Katie Pike is on a 44.13.
Oh, I don't know.
2 points she's got to do, but she's fallen on both of her runs, right? So
Yep.
I wonder if it could do it.
I don't know, yeah. And again, it's so much difference. In Katie Pike, you've got the hand plants,
Exactly.
the airs, and then in Miriam's, you've just got this bit, maybe more technical lip trick.
Yeah.
They are waiting for them to come in.
Again, though,
Willing
worth
the judges.
mentioning. I mean, she's hoping she might move up to second right now. She qualified in 6th.
Yeah, she did.
Amazing showing. 42.10. Oh, only just improves a 42.27. On the podium for now, though.
Wow, it's so close.
So she's got the grueling, sitting and waiting,
Yes, she has, yeah.
and hoping that people like Olive Newman don't come and overtake her. Olive coming out swinging, though.
Definitely with that.
Yes, the back blunt as well, grabbing the
front
nose.
rock. There's a fake tail still. Now she's working up. Not missing a corner there, just slashing that 5-0. Getting the air over the hip.
Quite often skating concrete waves down in Newquay as well. What a park to have
So
as a local.
nice.
Oh, look at that Smith grind. That's like fully proper.
That's it. Come on, Olive.
Yeah.
That's it. Get the hand plant.
Oh, she's done the full run and she's got the smile on her face as well.
She is
And-
made up.
Everyone is going mad for that as well. Look at her. Absolutely buzzing.
That was great. Just the front rock on the extension so early in the
Yeah.
run. It's so risky. It's quite slippy up there. Really nice style on those grabs.
But look, never in doubt. The whole run. The whole run. Everything looked solid. Everything looked calm. Yeah, there's that rock and roll up on the biggest bit of the park.
You know, Olive's also super good at football. She plays in a team, the Hale Lionesses.
I love this. So, sorry, skateboarding, gymnastics, football.
Yeah.
Is there anything Olive doesn't do?
I don't.
I think they do a bit of surfing as well for fun.
Absolutely.
Why
yeah.
not? Why not? Throw that in the mix as well.
Right, those judges, what are they up to? Where will this take her?
We talk about it being close. Could she see a bit of a jump from that run?
Just don't know.
She's 0.47 behind Caitlin Cox. Oh,
it's
it's
an
close.
improvement, but not quite.
Do you know what? Olive, if she goes home with 5th though, will be stoked. She'll be absolutely buzzing from that.
She will. 5th place in the country.
Yeah.
Solid.
9
achievement.
years old. 9 years old and you're 5th in Great Britain. Molly Seed back in.
Oh, it's a fakie. Full cab rock. Oh, Lucy,
Hitting it with
stop
so much
saying it.
speed. There we go. Really working the deep end right now. Yes, there's the rock and roll slides.
Amazing
Rock to fakie.
stuff.
Here we go
Visual
on the
work.
fakie mute. Every
Nice.
time.
Popped it up into the hand.
Getting up into the shallow, over the hit. Was that going for like a little tail
I
grab
think
there?
she was. I said she's been working on those tail grabs. Oh,
After time,
no. Don't
sadly.
think that was in time, but great run anyway.
Oh, she'll be stoked with that.
Big hug for Dad David. I love that.
That is crazy. That is such a tall transition to be heading round the corner, 50 to fakie.
It's quite, you've got to set your shoulders right, haven't you?
Yeah.
You could just slip out.
Full
so
commitment.
easy.
Full commitment. And then coming in for this sadly after time. But what a cool way to finish it off.
Yeah,
She
styling
will
it
still
out.
get the nod from the judges on that one. Like, that was very cool. We unfortunately can't score you for it, but that was very cool. Oh, 37.87 for Molly Seed. So she keeps her first run score of a 40.03 and she remains in 6th place. So that confirms 5th down to 8th. And now we have Caitlin Cox, who's wondering if she can get in to that top 3. Amazing. There's those proper grinds again. Oh no, just going down.
Oh, she'll be absolutely bummed on it, but she's still got 30 seconds.
I want to see a Mayday.
I want to see a Mayday too. She does them so well.
Yeah, everything's done so
she went
properly.
For the nose grind.
At this point, it's just like, why not? Let's just get on my party tricks.
There it is.
Yeah, there we go. There's the Mayday grinds. Only one of those we've seen in the women's final. Backing up with the nose grind as well. What are we going for here?
Just going to try and... Well done,
do you know what?
Caitlin. First national championships, made the final.
First national championships, made the final and got 4th. Just off the podium. I think she's frustrated because she's like, oh, maybe I could have done it. Maybe I could have done it. But do you know what? 4th place is an absolutely wild position to be in. She should be really proud of that. I hope later on she's got her head held high and knows that she killed it today.
There's Seth.
Oh, having a hug with the family. She is smiling.
Yeah, she is. Definitely made a ton of fans this weekend.
Yeah.
She's been hanging out all weekend, skating so hard. And there's definitely, as I said, loads of new fans thinking, I want to do 50-50s and 5-0s and Maydays like Caitlin Cox.
Yeah.
I do. So Katie Pike really wants to put this full run together, wants that special move at the end.
Yeah, qualified in 2nd place, currently sat in 2nd place in the finals, 45 seconds on the clock. Oh, look at that, proper backside air into that slob air, over the hip, working it into the shallow.
50-50 around the corner, Smith grind.
Really hoping that she can just nail a full run at this point.
Gets back into the deep end.
Over the hip with that as well.
Crail.
Oh,
there's
the
the
eggplant
egg.
as well. That was a great angle from the cameras there.
Back into the shallow. She's been all over twice.
And the judges will love that. That use of park is everything.
Oh, just spilling out on that one again. So difficult. Went for it. 3rd and final run. Katie Pike. Put your hands together.
Smashing it. Look at the replays on this.
There's your slob. Back into the deep.
There's that eggplant as well. That we got a real good view of on the other sides. Just so solid. Awesome. Absolutely smashing it. Well, so I'm going to head out onto the park because I'm going to do some interviews after. So this is you flying solo with Lily Strachan.
On a victory lap. Come on, Lily Strachan. Let's go. There's that lean tail on the extension. Flying into that corner pocket. There's a feeble grind. Front Smith in the curve. A front feeble. Backside air. She's got it all. This run's feeling good. Huge stale fish. There's a 50-50 fakie. There's the nose blunt pull in. Front 5-0. Popping over back into the deep. Already setting her foot up. She wants this kickflip indie. Come on, Lily Strachan, unlucky. That's time for Lily. Oh, well done, Lily. You are Skateboard GB 2023 National Championships winner. So good to see these women and girls absolutely killing it. Big hug for Craig. Hugs to all the other competitors. There's Miriam there, came 3rd. Katie Pike in 2nd. James got down there pretty quick. Brilliant stuff. 54.67. Lily in that first place position. Totally made up. Yes, Lily. Big hugs for Mum. Oh, she can't believe it. She's so stoked to be here in this position. There's Tay, our men's winner, giving her a big old hug. There are lots of Lily Strachan fans in the house. Really, really sick stuff from Lily. Is James down there? Is he ready? Can't wait to hear from her. She's probably got to gather some of her breath. Are you there?
I am here, Lucy.
Yes.
I'm here with Lily as well. Lily, give me some knocks. Come on, how was that?
I am so happy right now. I'm so stoked to land my run. I'm so stoked everyone did so well. It's so sick to see how like everyone's skating so well since like compared to other years, and it's just like there's so much more of us now, and it's so sick to see.
Yeah, but we've been saying the same about you, right? We've been saying the exact same about you, that over the last year, 2 years, how far you've come. It's just insane. Like, are you just feeling like the world's your oyster right now? Like, you can just build on this?
I'm stoked to see what I can do in the next few years, and I'm stoked that I've pulled this off. It's been a dream for so long.
Yeah.
And I'm stoked. I'm actually stoked. I'm so happy.
But podium at Vert Attack the other day, national champion this weekend. That's not a bad couple of weeks, is it?
Yeah, Vert Attack was amazing. This comp is so much fun as well. It's just literally everyone I know is here. It's such a sick weekend. Like, so much fun.
Amazing. Well, Lily, thank you so much. I'll let you go and celebrate. Right, let's see who we've got next. Have we got Neil anywhere pointing us in any particular direction? I don't know that we have, but we're going to go for a wander anyway. We want to see if we can find Katie Pike somewhere. Come on, cameraman Ben. Have we got Katie Pike anywhere? I don't know that we do. I don't know that we do, to be honest. It's all just become a bit of a party. We are going to head to podiums in a moment's time, though. So, Lucy, I'm going to come back and join you in the commentary booth.
So good there. Like, as Lily said, like, this is one she's been wanting for a while now. She said she got third last year, put together an absolutely awesome run to get the well-deserved title of Skateboard GB National Champion. So good to see this elevation in women's and girls skateboarding. It's going to be an even more exciting next few years for sure. As we saw Lily, that last trick, that flip indie that she nearly made, I'm sure we're going to see that next year. I'm sure we're going to see that. SKO giving us a little bit more.
I said it'd become a party down there.
Yeah.
Couldn't find anyone in the end.
Hats
we
and all
caught
sorts.
Lily, and then that was it. Look, where's he going now?
Yes. Oh, here we go.
Wow.
Gapping into it.
So many moves. He's got his favourite hat on as well. How are you feeling about that, Lucy?
Oh, I just think that was wicked. That was absolutely wicked. Seeing
Absolutely
it come together
awesome.
for so many. That Miriam last trick. Oh, I wish it could come together for Caitlin, but there's going to be so many more. There's going to be so many more.
Absolutely, absolutely. Like, the future of skateboarding, I've said it a few times, this future of skateboarding in England is looking great. In Great Britain, the UK, and to be honest, like, around the world, it's just blowing up, right?
Yeah.
How many skateboarders is it? I saw a stat. It was like 85 million skateboarders around the world now. Yeah. I mean, Google that, fact check that, because that might be completely wrong. But, you know.
Put that on the list with Caitlin Cox's.
No, I've had confirmation from Brett. I just didn't want to give Brett Dye too much love. I've actually, he sent me his like Wikipedia page and all sorts. So there we go. So just getting ready with the podiums now.
Yeah, getting ready to give that prize money, that well-deserved prize money to everybody, they've skated so sick all weekend.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. Like, our new British champions, 14-year-old Tay Cunningham and a 15-year-old Lily Strachan.
It's unbelievable, isn't it?
The future is definitely bright.
It is unbelievable.
So yeah, look at the vibe. Everybody's gathering around that podium.
And are we going to do men's or women's first?
Let's see.
Worth mentioning some of the things, though, that Skateboard GB have got going on, right? Like survival of the slickest. We talk about some of the young guns coming into this.
Yep.
You've been working on that a bit, right?
Yeah, totally. Yeah, we developed a new comp format, which is for 16 and unders. We've been going around the country with it. We've got a few dates coming up. We've got one in Bristol in May. So campus pool we'll be going to, and that's got street competition. We've got some under 12 stuff. It's about having fun. It's about meeting new people, just progressing skateboarding. It's about like cheering, seeing all the stuff, freebies, giveaways, just having an awesome day as a kid and like making those memories that you're going to just look back on and think, what a sick day.
That's what skating's all about though, right?
Yeah.
That's why we do it.
Being in there with your mates, sometimes like you go for that session and you're more stoked on the trick that they've done than what you've done that day, and it's really good to have that hype and that energy.
Yeah, does that feed in nicely to the pipeline project then, the stuff that you're kind of leading on?
Yeah, totally. We just want to give that opportunity to skateboarders to meet other skaters, grow their crew, have like that sense of community that skateboarding brings, that social aspect that we all love. Like you're being with your people, you're having your fun, like you're cheering them on, they're cheering you on, and it's that really cool community vibe. Yeah,
amazing. And how much do you think that feeds into the fact that we've had so many young guns absolutely smashing it out here today?
I mean, definitely. They've all been skating so much more. As I said, we've been having a few comps. We've had the survival of the sickest, as you mentioned. We've had some other comps. We were in Cornwall in February down there at Mount Olive's local and George O'Neill's local. We had a sit bowl comp down there. Saw some amazing skateboarding. It's been good. It's been so many opportunities for them.
Yeah, and if people want to find out more about that, maybe they're listening at home and they want to get their mum and dad to get them to a survival of the sickest contest, or find out more about kind of what's going on. Where do they need to go for that?
Skateboard GB website, James.
Beautiful.
It's all on there, mate.
Just give it a Google. I tell you what, 12-year-old James would have loved to have gotten to a survival of the sickest contest.
Yeah, totally. It's just all about, there's loads of them in there. We've got best trick bits going on. We've got the runs so they can get to practice this stuff. When you're little, sometimes you're like, the whole skate park to myself.
Yeah.
Like 45 seconds, let's go.
Yeah, and I mean, those kids as well, like some of the young guns we've seen out there today might be like, I want to be on that national team. I want to be on there with like Lola, Jessie, and
Yeah, totally.
Aiming for the Olympics.
They're going out to Argentina at the end of May. Why some of them might not be here. They're training, they're preparing.
Yeah.
But they've got like a journey in front of them. Some of them are like aiming to get to the Paris Olympics. Some of them looking beyond that. Like there's a long sort of journey for them, but they're getting this experience, going to all these countries, international comps, skating with the best in the world. It's incredible. Yeah.
Speaking of like Sky Brown as well, how many of the girls do you think looking up to her and what she's doing? And
I mean, it's been phenomenal. Like that success of Sky, and then that inspiration for so many. You see those Sky Brown helmets. Yeah, loads of people going into shops buying skateboards because they saw Sky at the Olympics.
That's so cool, isn't it?
Like shout outs to Sky, world champion.
Yeah.
So
unreal. Yeah, it must be firing them all up. We got Churchill down there. Speaking of getting fired up, getting everyone hyped up for the podiums.
Here we go. Going in Miriam Nelson, 3rd place.
Stoked. Like you say, you're going to be joining us at Bay 66 as well.
Yeah, 2 weeks
for the
time.
Street. Why not? Just mix it up. Get podium in the park comp, and then go and see what you can do in the street comp as well.
And you know what? She's had that success all through the season. She's been going to all the comps, and just getting on that podium for street. She's a street champion, reigning champion.
Nothing wrong with being an all-rounder.
Absolutely.
I mean, look at like Yuto Horigome, like does 540s on vert as well for fun.
There's Katie Pike there, 2nd place.
Such a ripper.
Shout outs to Dame Catherine Granger giving out the awards.
Here we go. 1st place. Oh, Lily.
So proud.
I don't know if she said it enough times in our chat. She's pretty stoked.
She was stoked.
54.67, a whole 10 points clear. Absolutely smashing it.
Just the use of the course, the consistency, like as we mentioned, those grinds locked in, front feed with the front Smith, standing tall on everything.
Yeah.
It's really, really nice to see.
Incredible.
Super nice to see. Well done to each and every one of those girls in that final though, because that was a great show.
And always bringing the good vibes. the women's comps. Wasn't it like it was like the moment of the Olympics or something? It was voted the women's park competition.
Like a community spirit award.
Yeah.
Like that, yeah. When they lifted up Masugu, like she crashed out and.
Yeah.
But yeah, everyone got together and were like, yeah, come on.
Yeah,
like, we
exactly.
just wanted to see great skateboarding.
Yeah. But this is the thing. It's like it's skateboarding being put out to the world, and that's what it's like, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. There's Sam Beckett there, 3rd place.
Yeah, so good to see Beckett in the mix.
Amazing result for Sam.
Such a humble dude.
Yeah.
Steps on his boards and is an absolute ruler.
Great guy. There he is. It's a bit lonely up there. Come on. It's not looking awkward. Oh, there's Tay's mates. George O'Neill, 2nd place.
Oh, we just hit someone in the head with the camera there. George O'Neill.
Heavy run.
Incredible. He did feel like, I mean, the scores show how close it was. 59-57 for George, 61-17 for Tay. Like, it did feel like it could go either way. It was a battle right through to the very end, wasn't it?
Totally. Hardly anything in it. Yeah. Both of them. Spins, airs, grinds, flipping their boards.
Tay absolutely buzzing. I wonder if he had any idea that he was going to come here and do this weekend.
I think he's just so driven. He wants it. Like, he's super stoked. You know, he's first one in, last one out.
Blown away.
Such a good kid. Really good skateboarding.
So what an amazing standard of skating we have seen.
We've just seen it all today.
It's been absolutely wild, and it has been a pleasure to be alongside you, Lucy.
Thank
you for joining me in the commentary booth and putting up with me yipping in and out every now and then to go and chat to people and try and find skaters. Like you say, all the information for all the kinds of things we've been talking about, Survival of the Sickest, Pipeline Project, and everything else that Skateboard GB is doing. Just have a Google of Skateboard GB. But equally, we mentioned just before about the street national championships that are going to be going down literally
2 weeks' time.
2 weeks' time, 30th of April, 6 p.m. at Bay 66 in London. You can watch the finals on the Skateboard GB YouTube channel or on BBC iPlayer. So from us here in Hemel Hempstead, thank you very much, and we will catch you in 2 weeks' time.